You feel a strange, hollow fatigue after an hour of noise, wondering why your battery drains while others are just starting. It is not a flaw in your character or a lack of social skill, but a specific biological filter in play. Your brain is not broken. It is simply processing more data per second than the world around you was ever built for. The divide begins with dopamine, the chemical of reward, which extroverts crave in high volumes to feel a basic sense of engagement. Their neural pathways are built for the short route, seeking external hits of novelty to keep their internal reward systems from going dark. But for you, dopamine is a flood that quickly turns into a storm, pushing your nervous system toward a necessary protective shutdown. You rely on the long route, a winding neural highway where information travels deeper, touching memory and emotion before it finally settles down. This processing depth is why you notice the subtle shifts in tone, the unsaid tension, and the exhaustion of a crowded room. While they process breadth, you process depth, a biological trade-off that makes you a high-definition observer in a low-resolution world. Your brain prefers acetylcholine, a quiet reward that only triggers when you are focused, reflecting, or moving at your own steady pace. Understanding your stimulation budget is the first step toward reclaiming your energy from a culture that demands constant, loud, outward availability. You have a sensory ceiling, a point where the input becomes noise and your brain begins to prioritize survival over social connection. Respecting that limit is not an act of weakness, but a strategic alignment with the specific way your neurons communicate and fire. The acetylcholine pathway is a calm reward, rewarding the silence that others find deafening and the solitude that others mistakenly call lonely. It is the biological root of your creativity, allowing you to synthesize ideas while the rest of the world is just reacting. You are not antisocial. You are simply neurobiologically optimized for a different kind of connection that requires space to breathe and grow. When you pull away, it is not rejection, but a vital recalibration of a system that has reached its processing peak capacity. Imagine your energy as a high-precision instrument. It requires a specific calibration that the hammer and nail world of social pressure often ignores. You were not built for the noise, you were built for the signal, and the signal only becomes clear in the quiet. This is the hidden neural highway, a biological preference for internal depth over external flash that defines your very sense of self. Reframe your struggle as an adaptation. Your mind was protecting you the only way it knew how from a world of overload. Choosing your environment is the ultimate act of self-mastery, aligning your daily life with the chemical rewards your brain actually seeks. You do not need to earn your worth by pushing harder into the noise when your strength lies in the silent observation. Practice stimulation budgeting by naming the moments when the data becomes too heavy and giving yourself the absolute permission to leave. Your brain chemicals are not a cage. They are a compass, pointing you toward the work and the people who truly resonate. Implement the 90-minute reset, a period of pure solitude that allows the long route backlog of information to finally clear and settle. You will find that your focus returns not through effort, but through the absence of the very noise you tried to endure. Build a life that actually fits your psychology, rather than forcing your biology to bend until it eventually breaks under the weight. You are a deep-root thinker in a shortcut culture, a necessary anchor of reflection in a world that has forgotten how to stop. Trust the quiet route. It is where your real power lives, waiting for you to stop apologizing for the way you think.